Hello class, this is Mr. Quo, and today we'll be doing a Desmos activity called Lego Prices by Michael Fenton, which will give us a realistic experience on calculating slope, graphing, and determining line or points that fit on a line of best fit. This activity is a 15 slide activity and will hopefully give you a real good example of how you can use rate of changes in the real life setting and kind of give you an opportunity to see how prices and rates are used. You guys should be logged into your Chromebooks right now, and this screencast really is just to supplement the activity. You do not need to watch this screencast in order to complete this activity, but in case you are struggling or in case you are stumbling on what you should be doing or if you're doing the right activity at the moment, hopefully this video will help. Also, for students that missed this class, I hope that this video will give you correct information of what you missed. And if you have a friend that missed class today, please refer him or her to this video. This Desmos activity will be the first of many Desmos activities, and I'm excited to use this technology to further augment and improve the learning that we see in class. Okay, so let's go ahead and click screen 1. So the first screen asks us to make a prediction. It says, my son wants his Lego set for his birthday. How much do you think it will cost? My instruction here would be to create a prediction about what you think relates to the cost of a Lego box. Obviously, one of the most important things about Legos and their pricing is the amount of pieces it has. So right here it says it has 1,005 pieces. You do want to write a prediction about how many pieces a total box should have compared to the price. So you would benefit the most from using your judgment and creating a real life prediction. Slide 2 says more information. What information would help you make a more accurate estimate? This is also a good slide because in a real world setting there are more than 2 variables that we always have to deal with. So you might want to say, is the Star Wars movie just released? How hot are these Star Wars toys? Is it a very popular item, etc. So you want to make some other informative and inquisitive questions so you can help create a more accurate answer. What does the trend look like? So one way to make a more accurate prediction is to explore the relationship between price and the number of pieces. We've been in this lesson and in previous lessons we've been dealing with slope and rates of changes. So let's go ahead and assume that the price or the rate for the number of price per piece is constant, and we do not want to deal with a line that is accelerating. So go ahead and just plot some points here. Start at the origin, just say that 0 pieces will cost $0, and then just kind of create some dots that will create an estimation of what you think the line of best fit should be for these Lego pieces. For step 2, you want to explain your thinking below, and this Desmos activity will ask you to create a number of explanations and predictions. So that's kind of like the basis of our activity. And I also wanted to give you a more hands-on approach to graphing electronically and how that can improve your learning in the future. Here we have some pieces of data. Now, does anyone know what this may seem like or what this slide is actually giving? Pause, think about what these 6 pieces of information might actually be in a traditional setting. If you think that these 6 pieces are coordinate points, you would be correct. The quick thing I want to talk about is the fact that for our x-axis, we should always define the x variable as the number of pieces, and we should also define our y variable as the cost. As I've said in previous lessons, the x-axis is the independent variable, and the y-axis is always the dependent variable. The price depends on the number of pieces, right? Sometimes you could switch these around, but most of the time, the cost will always be on the y-axis. So you could say that the point 88,9.99 is a coordinate point. Once you have all 6 of these coordinate points, you can then calculate the slope. So it says, use the previous screen's data to complete the table below. Drag the red point to show your prediction for the cost of a 1,005 piece set. That is the set that we saw in the beginning of the slide. So what we're going to do here is you're going to go ahead, since we have the number of pieces on our x-axis and the price on our y-axis, you want to just label and plot these points. So if I go to 88,999 is already plotted, I will take the second point and I will plot the 105. Now, if in case you didn't write this down, you might want to go back and look at what 105 was. 105 pieces cost $12.99. So I'm going to go ahead and go here, take my piece, and 105 seems to be about right here. And the price, again, it's going to be $12.99, right? So you'd want to go here, and the price is going to be somewhere 145 for 17, too high. 105 for 12.99. So something about right here would be perfect. The rest of these slides tell you to drag the orange point so that the line fits the data point, and I think the rest of these slides are self-explanatory. You want to follow the directions as much as possible. It's to drag the line where it fits the line. This is kind of like drag a correlation line or line of best fit. There is not one correct answer. There is a set of answers that may be correct, and as long as it looks good, it looks accurate, you want to then go ahead and write what the numbers mean about the Lego sets. Okay, continue working on this activity, and remember, class, that if you have a question, always raise your hand. I will be monitoring around the class, and once you finish all 15 slides, raise your hand so I can double check for you that you have completed the assignment, and I will hand you the closing assignment that you should work on with the partner. Thanks for listening, and again, if someone has missed the class or if you want to review this, this video will be on my website, and good luck with this activity. Thank you.